study by Seligman and Meyer is a foundational piece in both behavioral and clinical psychology. It investigates how experiences of uncontrollable stressors can lead to a state of learned helplessness, which has been linked to depression in humans. So, we already see just by the topic explored how it relates to modern concerns as mental health is on the rise. We can connect this study with behavioral psychology and clinical psychology, where it falls into either category or may overlap. We can connect this study with behavioral psychology and clinical psychology, where it falls into either category or may overlap. So what did this study investigate? Seligman and Meyer wanted to understand why individuals give up in the face of adversity. Core idea of their research is that when people or animals repeatedly experience situations where they lack control, they may stop trying altogether. This has major implications for understanding depression and motivation in human behavior. We give up because we do not see the results immediately, leading to more stress, strain, and these mental health concerns that just fester. The experiment involved 3 groups of dogs. One group learned to escape shocks, one was unable to stop the shocks no matter what they did, and the third group was a control. During the second phase, all dogs were placed in a situation where they could escape, but the ones who previously had no control simply did not even try. So they gave up because they had previous failures with trying. This connects with the human mentality of giving up when facing a challenge that is compounded by another challenge. Based on my observation, the most significant result was that dogs who had learned they had no control over their situation did not even attempt to escape later, even when an easy solution was available. This demonstrated how prior experiences of helplessness can persist and prevent learning in new contexts. So they were so concerned about the past failure that they stopped trying. Humans can connect with this mentality where we learn to be helpless and hopeless. It is a sad reality. Many pros can be gained here. It teaches us how we learn these behaviors. New insight into depression and mental health. Then we can create new interventions. We learned about human helplessness and its role as a learned behavior. The ethical treatment of animals is my biggest concern. Also, there is limited scope, oversimplifying depression by only focusing on external factors. Seligman's theory applies beyond just psychology. It helps us understand depression, workplace burnout, and even how students react to failure. Restoring a sense of control is key to overcoming learned helplessness. Therefore, we can apply these findings in a variety of fields. We can learn to self-help and develop new tendencies. We can learn to grow and not give up. Question is how many will take this approach? Since this study, research has expanded to humans, showing that learned helplessness plays a role in PTSD, trauma recovery, and resilience training. Seligman later developed positive psychology, focusing on how fostering optimism and control can improve mental health. Despite ethical concerns, this study revolutionized our understanding of motivation and mental health. It highlights the importance of giving people control over their lives and has influenced everything from therapy to education and workplace resilience. This was groundbreaking for the time, but holds applicability in the modern environment. Teaches us how to cope, respond, and engage. It teaches us to keep fighting against depression and mental anguish.